Do you ever send out multiple proposals per month and you just never hear anything from the prospects? You don't know where they've gone. You don't know what's going on really with those prospects and they just sort of disappear. Well, this sort of happens to a lot of installers that we speak to, and it's quite a recurring issue and it's easily solved. So there's a few ways you can get around it. First of all, is that you're probably overloading them with all the technical stuff. Oh yeah, I can install Solar Edge, I can install this certain inverter, I can do this sort of battery system. To be honest with you, they don't really know or care about all of that specific stuff. All they really care about is what is important to them. They don't want the overload in details. They just want to see the benefits of what they're getting out of it. So, and it's also very dependent on what position they are in the company. So if they're a ESG manager, you got to think about what their incentives are. They want to reduce risk so that they are they get praise in their position. If they're an MD, they're thinking about financials because they're looking at all that sort of stuff. CFO. Just focus on what they want. Not necessarily what we can sell them. What they want out of the interactions. So this is stuff that should be gathered in the discovery call. So you jump on the call with them, just understand their needs, dig into what they're talking about, what's important to them, why it's important to them, and really get to understand them. Once you understand that, sell towards that angle, but don't just sell what you want to sell. Don't overload. The next one is follow-up. So if you're not already following up with the prospects that you're sending proposals out to, or just sending them one follow-up, then you're leaving about 85% of the cash that you could be collecting on the table. So this is, something that's very, you can extrapolate it to other industries, every industry that applies to sales. This is so key, following up constantly. Obviously don't get to the point where they're blocking you or filing restraining orders, but make sure that you're following up enough so that you're staying at the top of mind. And this is another thing. If you're doing it all manually as well, then you're also leaving cash on the table because all of your time is spent following up with these prospects. So definitely look at automating that. And third of all, how do you expect a $100,000 plus job to close itself, or even 50,000 or even 10,000? You have to build a relationship with these customers. You need to follow up with them. You need to stay top of mind, and you need to stand out against the other people that they're getting quotes for. I have SDRs, and I get multiple quotes on dialers to call people's phone numbers. So how do you expect someone to not get multiple quotes on something that's worth 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, 125, 150, 200, 250, 300,000 pounds, dollars, whatever it is. Also, we can all help you automate this CRM build out if you don't have a CRM, or if you have a CRM but you're following up with the leads manually or not following up with them at all. We can help you automate this, so drop me a message. And the next one is really important, so I needed to include it. Great discovery meeting. So show up on time. First of all, you'd be surprised at the amount of people that don't know how to work Zoom. Just spend 10 minutes making sure that your Zoom is set up properly so you can turn up to the meeting on time. Number two is show your personality and they'll connect. Don't just be transactional. Don't just focus on selling. Just talk to them, understand them, try and build a connection with them by, relating to them in some way, and try and really understand them and their needs, as I said in the first one. Put that again. And then just, don't just try and sell down their throats the whole time. Someone doesn't want to jump on a call and just get sold. The best way to sell is taking a consultative approach. So, understanding their needs specifically. It's like a doctor, understanding your needs and then prescribing you the specific medication that matches up with that. So let me know your thoughts if you'd add anything else in there. This is just what we've seen, and these are some quick wins that you can implement to get a lot more proposals over the line that may just be disappearing. And yeah, that's it for now. Cheers.